For the following function, we're going to write an equation for the inverse of the function, then graph the function and its inverse on the same axis, and finally, give the domain and range of the function and its inverse. We'll start by finding the inverse of the function. To do that, there are 3 steps. Step 1, swap or interchange x and y. Step 2, solve for y. And lastly, step 3, replace y with the inverse notation form. So let's start with step 1. You know that f of x is the same thing as y, so we're going to remove that and replace it with an x. We're going to remove x and replace it with a y. When we do so, it's going to look like so. Now we're going to move on to step 2, which is to solve for y. So to solve for y, since we're dealing with a fraction here on the right side, we can also make the left side into a fraction by writing it over 1 and then cross multiply. That would be a really quick method to get started with that solving process. So then I would multiply x times y minus 2 on one side of the equation, and then 1 times 1 on the other side of the equation. From there, you can go ahead and do your distributive property and continue to solve. So distributive property would be x times y equals xy. X times negative 2 is negative 2x. Our next step to solving for y, we're going to add 2x to each side. Last step to solving for y is to divide by x. Whatever you do to 1, you must do to all terms. And y equals 2x plus 1 over x. And now we're going to move on to step 3, is to replace y with the inverse notation form. And there you have the inverse of the given function.